And just like these frogs healing, we have healed the stream of its stupidity.
Are we back? Have we survived the dark?
We have survived the Dark Ages, and there's only one way to herald in this survival. Awa, a woo, a wat, a walleye. That is how you conjugate awa.
I damn near pissed myself. Please don't tell me that that's the boss.
Pissing on the boss, pissing on the boss. Everybody wants to piss on the boss.
I don't. I'm fine with not.
But what if?
What are you having me dig down into?
What if you got to piss on everyone?
I prefer not to piss on anyone.
Why did I tell
Homie-
Dottie that you drank her booze? Because she knew the booze was gone. I couldn't say that I drank the booze. Do you think I would want to be taped to a ceiling even more often? It's not fun.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, she
What?
commanded an army of ducks to tape me to the ceiling.
Lamau.
She's terrifying, man. Yeah, Minnow, I heard about Lego Pokemon.
Here it is.
Hello, Arata. Everything is on fire in a metaphorical sense. But we're getting through.
And that's also kinda semi-literally.
Geg
Is it
Tamashi
a fucking mimic?
says, hi, everyone. You're awesome and duck swarmsome. Fuck yeah, my guy. I mean, even if these ducks are evil and intent on destroying me, but that's okay.
This whole fucking...
Should we do a ducks only challenge? I feel like that would be horrific.
What the fuck?
Yeah, T-Rex, she would have turned you into Swiss cheese. Maybe German cheese. Or maybe you would have just been turned into a Sally.
I'm not a fan of the game's decision on this matter.
Or a Jimmy. Jimmy would be the worst. Flamigo is not a duck.
Yet.
The only problem I can think of is most of the ducks are water types and will probably find use in the water challenge. Yeah, but a duck is a duck. A duck is not a flamingo.
What is a duck? But a thing that is called a duck. What is anything but the labels we instill on them?
I would say Lotad counts as a duck. A kappa is a duck creature.
We don't talk about kappas.
Speaking of swarmsome, you have a weird fascination with seeing rats consume corpses and Dishonored that you think you've always liked seeing swarms devour stuff. Yeah! Swarms devouring things is quite a fun experience.
What is wrong with
You have mystic illusions? I want to see. I will show you the illusion of the century. What is
There
this
you are.
model doing out here in the rain?
I have another blue baby axolotl.
Yay.
All of my babies.
So, Dottie threatened to take my spine and kneecaps and sell them on eBay. You got off easy.
Dottie would never.
When she's really mad at someone, she threatens to take their internal organs. Lotad, Ducklet, you're right. Swanna is a swan, so Swanna would not be allowed. And Psyduck. Quaxley would be allowed. Dottie can take your spine anytime. Keg, do not make that offer, or she will take you up on that offer. She has a room of spines. Minnow, theoretically, Magmar could be allowed. The duckbill is a little less pronounced in Magmortar.
No, another axolotl, but I'm out of buckets.
Let's see what the internet says. What Pokemon are ducks?
The only true answer is Psyduck.
According to The Gamer, the 10 best duck Pokemon are Quaquaval, Magby,
Debatable.
Ludicolo,
Debatable.
Ducklet,
Debatable.
Golduck,
Debatable. Debatable.
Farfetch'd,
Debatable.
Porygon.
The fuck?
Yeah, apparently there's TCG art of Porygon swimming in a pond like a real-life duck. Quaxley, Porygon Z, and Psyduck.
Debatable. If it wasn't obvious, I said debatable about them all except for Porygon, because Porygon is most certainly not a fucking duck. I don't know what kind of crack you have to be smoking to think that Porygon is a duck, but I want some. If anyone knows where to get it, I would like to know.
Huh. Oh my god.
I can hear my
Pokemon
train
Horizons,
from down
Liko, Roy, and Dot are gonna age. There's like a 3-year time skip or something.
here? Who?
Yeah, the new anime is putting a time skip in.
No, I meant who. I don't know these names.
Liko is the new protagonist, Roy is the new boy, and Dot is a girl.
So, are they region locked? Like May, Dawn, and whoever else?
No, they're all original characters. They don't look like any of the pre-existing characters.
No. I mean, are they going to disappear with the end of this season and
I doubt it, considering they just talked about another upcoming arc and a time skip.
Interesting. I miss Lyra. What the hell did I just witness?
Holy shit. She does have an updated design. Neat.
That is that's pretty neat. Poggers even.
Pogressive.
Chat, do you remember the Pog?
I never played with Pogs and Slammers. They didn't exist on my Earth.
Well, you know what they say.
Frogs? Frogs?
Oh no.
Frogs in my pants.
No. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but damn, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, that sounds about
You
right.
know, the classic phrase. The classic saying everybody knows.
About a song that gets on everyone's nerves?
Well, I know how it goes.
That means you're
You know,
safe.
it's like, I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves, and this is how it goes. The IRS will take your money through taxes.
You have homework that is overdue.
No, I don't. Shut up.
You,
All my
no
homework
one
is
at
done
your
on
job
time.
actually likes you for you. They just
No, they
think
love
you're mediocre at your job.
No, they don't. They love me.
Your family only slightly tolerates you.
I know.
Your mom and dad and grandpa Stu don't like you much at all.
Well, it's
Your
fine. I
brother,
don't like
sister,
me
and
either.
your dog think you are kinda lame.
That's why I don't have a dog.
And that's how this song goes. Oh, I'm so sorry, Frost. Hello, Nix.
Fuck off, Tripper.
Your brother, sister, and your frog think you're kind of lame? Well, yeah. I mean, look at this frog.
My frog is amazing.
Look
He
at this
doesn't
frog.
think
He doesn't care. This frog has never given a fuck in his entire life.
This frog doesn't understand what a fuck is, because he's never given one.
Yeah. Look at him. He's never giving a fuck. What does he have to say?
I'd like it known that I went really hard for that bit, because I forced myself to tears just so that I could get the...
This is terrifying.
What's going on?
I have a frog inside me. It's in my throat.
What's in your throat?
A frog.
How'd it get there?
eBay.
Why did you swallow a fork?
Machamp does have a duck bill, but it's also a human minnow. Yeah, I was deep-throating a frog.
What?
You ain't late, Civ. You're fine.
No, you're not late, 'cause apparently Mags over here is deep-throating a frog.
Yeah. Is there anything wrong with that?
Yeah? Magus? Means you don't have a fucking neck. Frogs are not that big.
Oh. Lame.
That's what the stream started for you with? Yeah, that's kind of how my brain came back into this. I'm over here playing Minecraft, and I just hear deep-throating a fork, and it's like, what did I miss?
Apparently, Miss Piggy supports forgs in your throat. And Froth, explain how Porygon is not a duck. Minnow wants to know.
Simple. It's a fucking rock.
It's not a rock at all. It's data. It's a Digimon.
Let me explain something to you. Data, right? Data is stored on metal. It is stored, or better yet, let's just say, let's go real specific right now. Let's go and find out what a hard drive is made out of. Hard drive.
Sure, we'll do hard drive.
Yeah, we're gonna say hard drive because that's the most standard, you know?
That drive
uses magnetic
super hard.
storage with rapidly rotating platters coated with magnetic material. Okay, what are these platters made of? Let's find out. Hard drive, ladder, material. It is made out of, or are typically made from, aluminum, glass, ceramic substrate, and is then coated with a thin layer of magnetic material, typically a type of iron oxide. So, with this in mind, we can go with all of them. Ceramic, what is that? Ceramic is clay. Glass, what is that? It is just a lot of shiny dust, shiny particles from rocks. What is aluminum? It's a really tough rock, known as metal. What does this mean? Motherfucker, data is stored on rocks. That means it is a rock.
That's rock hard.
Exactly. Therefore, Porygon is a fucking rock.
Cool. I can believe this. So I should be able to use it for a rock type run.
Yes. Wait.
Let's see.
Realize what you're saying.
Porygon is a low polygon model of a duck. Porygon 2 is a polished Porygon model. Yes, Keg, all Pokemon can shrink down. It's a genetic thing. Yep. Bunch of Digimon, Meteormon, back to Gatsumon.
Okay, we're going with the idea that Porygon is his literal, or it's literal because it's genderless. Its literal description is just data. Meaning within the Pokemon universe, it is a rock.
You have a nice rock there, sir. Would you like to trade my rock for a slightly different rock?
Porygon is in the shape of a duck. Okay, yeah, but if you have a little wooden carving of a duck, does that make it a duck? Or is
I
it
would
a
say
wooden
it counts
carving
for
in
a
the shape
duck
of a
and sort of Pokemon thing.
Okay, but there's a difference between duck and duck shape. The same as there's a difference between friend and friend-shaped.
Yeah, but people consider this
While-
thing a frog.
Yeah, that's the other fucking weird thing. But like,
And Forg is a frog, although I guess it's closer to a toad, but they count as the same thing for the sake of the challenge.
all I'm saying, Porygon is not a duck. It can be duck-shaped. It can look like a duck. It is not a duck.
If ducks don't exist in Pokemon, then where does Ducklet get its name?
Where does Psyduck get its name from?
Magus, Ash roasts Misty in the Pokemon anime a lot. Of course he does. She's a bitch to him, like, all the time.
Man, I love having headphones with a light on the side so that I could just walk around my apartment and gather things quietly without turning on the lights.
Especially in the early anime, Ash and Misty are just constantly at each other's throat.
Yeah. If they weren't kids, I would have said that they should just do something and get it over with, but they're kids, so I'm not going to say it.
I mean, maybe. There are a bunch of people that think they're into each other.
To be fair, one of my favorite quotes from Pokemon is Misty going, something about like, oh, there's a pretty girl. And Ash is like, Misty, two of us can't be hallucinating. And it was just like,
He's great.
yes.
Genuinely,
Genuinely,
I think Ash was too stupid to ever, like, recognize Misty as a girl. And she's already fallen into, like, an older sister sort of position.
Yeah.
So, I think they're exceptionally close. And he probably has no closer bond with any of his other friends. But I do not see them dating and getting married. I would sooner see May or Dawn.
I liked May. I liked Lyra a lot more, though.
She never showed up in the anime, though, except for, like, 2 seconds.
No.
Because she exists in the remakes, which means she only showed up in, like, the Diamond and Pearl anime for half a second.
I know. I liked her a lot, though.
Is Donald Duck a
nice.
duck?
Donald Duck is a Navy veteran. I'll have you know, he served his time during World War II in Vietnam.
This is true.
He's even a candidate for it.
But by Frost logic, in our universe, we can't call Donald Duck a duck because he's actually a drawing and not a duck. Yeah, well, sometimes a drawing of a duck is better than a real duck. I'll have you know, the most powerful thing in the land is a drawing of a key.
I'll have you know, the most powerful object in this universe is a picture of my goose.
It's true. My
I
goose
have
is the
one
strongest
picture.
goose to ever goose.
I am fortunate enough to have exactly one picture of my goose.
And if anyone else has that picture, it self-destructs.
Oh no, I have a mental image because the actual one destroyed itself.
Oh.
I have
Kinky.
I have seen the Magus exactly once.
It's true. I remember exactly what you said when my visage was accidentally shown to you.
Nice.
You saw it
beard.
in a vision.
My literal first words. Damn, you got a good beard.
No, you said, it's a beautiful beard!
Yeah. You got a really good beard.
It's the funniest fucking thing.
Look, I appreciate beards, okay? I'm a man
Really went for
of
it.
culture. I'm a man of culture, alright? When I see a really good fucking beard, I'm gonna say, that's a nice-ass motherfucking beard. And I say that to basically everyone I walk by who has one.
Hey, you! That's a nice-ass fucking beard!
Dude, I'm just walking outside of campus, coming back to my apartment. And there will be a guy on his bike or something, and I'll be like, nice beard! And he'll be like, eh.
Oh, Minnow.
Sure.
According to Minnow's
Nobody
logic, we
else
might have to
has
trash the challenge. But Pokemon cannot be referred to as anything but rocks in our universe, as they're stored on hard drives by Frost logic, which means you fail your challenges, Pokemon are not frogs.
See, but here's the thing. Our challenges are based on in-game constraints. Therefore, we have to utilize in-game knowledge to function through the challenge. For example, outside, all moves are just rocks, so everything fails. Even rock challenges don't work because there's no fucking, you know? There's no limit.
No fucking.
So there's no challenge. And therefore it's not a challenge because you're just doing a fucking playthrough, so rock challenges are null.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
That's why we use in-game logic to decide what our constraints are. And thus we have to use in-game rules.
This is true science fact.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why bounce is not a kick.
Can I remember more of Ash roasting Misty? I can.
I can remember Misty hitting
But-
Ash with a hammer.
Oh yeah,
I wonder if that's
can,
where Dottie got her
but-
hammer.
perhaps. But I don't remember anything verbatim. I can look them up because I know what I'm thinking about. It'll take me a minute.
Do you guys want to be disappointed?
here's the original. Here's the original one that I was talking about earlier. From Brock. That girl is the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Ash. What are you talking about, Brock? I don't see any beautiful girl. Misty. Why don't you just turn around? Ash. Misty, only one of us can hallucinate at a time.
And in the game, there are rock-type Pokemon who are based on real things. Likewise, Porygon is a 3D model of a duck, which means that it is a duck, the same as a frog
But
Pokemon.
see, there
is
you
a
go.
frog.
You said 3D model, which indicates data.
You've been here the whole time? Gasp!
Oh yeah, there's another one. When Ash and Misty were going back and forth, he said to her, "You crack mirrors."
Alright, I need to know, is Trefferg bigger than his wife? I think Trefferg is smaller than his wife. Show me Toad? Toad seems bigger. Yeah, I think Toad is bigger than Trefferg.
I remember this. Photographer. It's okay, it's working just fine, Misty. I wasn't asking about your camera, I was worried about you. Photographer, this camera is my life. Ash, get yourself a new life.
That's Todd Snap. Only the coolest guy with a camera.
Here's a good one. Misty. If she's making your life so miserable, then how come you're carrying her picture around? Joe. I hate the way she treats us, but I like the way she looks. Ash. Yeah, not like some other girls who treat you bad and look even worse.
And yet he doesn't act that way with any of the other girls after Misty.
Nope. Probably because of what James said when it was the battle of the sexes.
What does he say?
I remember part of it. So Jesse and Misty step up and talk about how they're gonna beat the guys, and then James and Ash step up, and James says, "Let's send those whining women back to the dark ages where they belong." And Ash was like, "Oh, I need to treat them better now. I have made a grave mistake."
You know what? That would track. That would track.
Fucking James of all people to say it too.
Who knew James was a
Wonderful.
beep?
See, that's why he went with the fuck, what was it? You remember that one episode where James dressed up as a woman that wasn't aired because it was like awful? That's what he did afterwards. He's like, I need to treat women better, so he became one for an episode that wasn't shown. The fuck are you? Oh, you're those
Poliwrath
demons with
is
the
still
long
known
ass
as the
neck.
tadpole Pokemon, so I would say it counts as a frog. Froth is Porygon a Pokemon?
What's a Porygon?
Joe is the name from someone in the Poketech episode. I do think so. He's the bitch who keeps getting asked what level a Pidgey learns Gust.
Who's Gus?
Pidgey's friend.
Oh,
Okay,
I
guys.
didn't know Pidgey had friends.
I have a question for you. Should we evolve Trefferg
Got
now? Or should we wait for Trefferg's wife, Toad, to be able to evolve? If a tadpole is not a frog scientifically, then why does the whole internet call Polyrath a frog?
The answer to your question, I will say with a question. Got any grapes?
No.
Then I guess you got your answer.
Evolve them at the same time? Alright. I just need to find someone who can initiate a trod with me.
What's up?
A trod.
Oh. There's one of the games I don't have, isn't it?
I doth believe it.
Yeah, probably.
Forg! Our magical Forg is transformogrifying. Your Forg. It evolved into the Venusaur. Venusaur looks so good in this game.
Oh, saw her Venus.
Petal Blizzard. It's a violent petal blizzard and damages everything around it. I mean, that could be worth messing around with. No fried cheese for you.
Man, I wanted to fight a stupid elemental and you're just gonna give me creepers. This is awful.
Look at my frog! He's so forgalicious!
I told you to stop eating them.
Alright. What does Petal Blizzard do?
Your mother.
No, he does not do my mother.
We do.
You can't do my mother, that's illegal in 50 states.
Not in this one. You know he's straight, he doing your mom. Doing your mom. Doing your mom.
Doing your mama. Doing your mama.
You know he's straight, he's doing your mom. He's doing your mom. Yes, yours.
Frogs and toads are the same thing for this. Crowick wants to learn Smackdown. That won't really help us.
He wants to learn to smash.
We don't have Seismitoad. They're not in the game.
Put it together and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boop.
Bibbidi bobbidi boop. Okay, that is basically the level I wanted to get to. I wanted to get closer to the cap here, but not hit the cap. And would have loved to have a Seismitoad on the team, but they literally do not exist in the game files. Why can't you have fried cheese? Well, for one, you can't have that fried cheese. But if you want cheese that has been fried, as in cheese that has been roasted, then
we can speak to Friedrich. He's got all the cheese.
Yeah. Or just talk to Ash. He'll roast your cheese.
Is that what the kids call it nowadays?
Yes.
Gross.
You'll have all Gen 5 Pokemon. Gen 4 pales in comparison. Debatable. But I will agree with you that 5 has some really knockout Pokemon. Like, I will fully admit that I never really thought much about Gothitelle for a long time. But then I started using Gothitelle in Generation 8. And I absolutely loved using her. That's also where I first, like, actively got use out of Crocodile. Crocodile's fantastic. Okay. We need to adjust our movesets. I kind of like taunting them with speed. Let's go for a toxic substitute for that one. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Spikes won't really help for the lead. Yeah. 4 relies too much on older Pokemon, the Gen 4 evolutions. Yeah, I can give it to you. Four gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. 4 gonna give it to you. For all that I'm a gothic bitch at times, I don't use Gothitelle in Gen 5 because you didn't really notice it existed. That is totally fair.
That's real.
It's totally fair.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Frog Boy. What's the idiot sidekick doing here? You're not even cool enough to be a real hero. It's not like you're Frog Man. We must amass enough power to become Frog Man. Oh, you used a Selgar and a Scavalier. That's like a perfect doubles team. Not like mechanically, but roleplay-wise. Oh, Nemona's leaving. I think Gen 5 had one benefit that other generations didn't have. Yes, it had a massive Pokedex, but it had the design experience of 4 previous generations. While I won't say that every single modern Pokemon looks great, I will say that when a modern Pokemon, modern being post-Generation 4, when a modern Pokemon hits, it hits. Like, there are people who adore Bellibolt. I don't really care for it. But I can see why people like it. And I don't think Bellibolt could have been made in any other generation. Unpheasant is the lamest by far. Sock and Throw are just kind of meh. They're harmless, just not interesting. Braviary is fantastic. Alright. Now, using the power of Frog Boy, we can skip battling all of these trainers.
With the power of powers, we can power your power.
My full Gen 5 team was Emboar. Emboar represent. I love Emboar. He was my preferred of the 3 firefighting types. Mostly because I think the firefighting type really suited being a bulky bitch. A Selgar, Scavalier, good choices. Golurk! Golurk was my favorite Pokemon back in Gen 5. Jellicent is cool. Zoroark is rad.
Zoroark would be a lot cooler if, you know, wasn't an event-only Pokemon.
That's true, but at least in pretty much any generation past 5, you can catch it. Conkeldurr is weird,
it's kinda
though.
stuck for the Unova, though.
I never used a Conkeldurr, mostly because I don't think I really had any friends with Gen 5. So like that was kind of starting the era where I just did stuff on my own. So I never really used a girder long enough to get a Conkeldurr. Crocodile's peak, though, 100%. Crocodile is one of the awesomest Pokemon they've ever made.
Crocodile? Oh, was that Gen 5?
Yeah. Why are you hearing the shiny noise? T-Rex, are you a shiny? You had 2 DS to trade the Shelmet and Carablast. Yep. I eventually owned a Lite and a 3DS, and I used those to trade with myself. I would also borrow my neighbor's Game Boy Advance in order to trade between my copy of Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Oh, with, you were doing the cable, weren't you?
Yep.
Between your DS and your...
Because I owned the cable, I just didn't have the the other DS or other Game Boy. I would love for Resolute Caldeo to be in CA.
The DS was a hella good idea. I miss those days of 2005, 2004.
I did have an Event Genesect too. That was fun.
The world has only gotten worse since the DS came out.
That's true. Alright, how do we want to lead this fight? You know what? I have a plan. It's a stupid plan, but I like it. We'll go with Forg. I want Forg to lead, because Forg is Forg.
As you know, Magus, no plan is a stupid plan.
It's just science. Sky Shaman, AZ Floette, Resolute Caldeo, and Spiky-Eared Pichu. Spiky-Eared Pichu is like the one form that we're never going to get, and that is so sad. We need that form back. Guys, can I just say something that's kind of nice? I am shaking my leg like crazy right now. I have that, like, bouncy, restless leg sort of thing. And despite the microphone being shooken like crazy, it does not pick up on the mic, which is fantastic. Pokemon Bank is still, like, what you use to transfer from older games into home. Ukulele Pichu in the main games, that would be wild, Kitsune, I agree with you. Spidey-eared Pichu?
What's a Spidey-eared Pichu?
Quick, Froth, get a Pichu in a Spider-Man suit on my desk right now. Get me pictures of Spidey Chew.
Spider Chew. Oh, shit.
Ah! I don't care if it's a typo. I want a Spider-Man Pikachu. There's Pikachu with hats. Can we get Pikachu in a fucking superhero suit?
Fine. But you owe me for this.
You may have one whole break.
I want a whole 30-minute break and not a 1-second break.
Alright, you may have one 30-minute break.
Earth minutes?
Fine, Earth minutes.
localized in my time zone at this current moment in time. Once, in
Yes.
fact, I have done my work.
Yes.
And it's not gonna expire when I start it.
It
Like
will
a
not
coupon.
expire. I'm not planning your break right now.
And I'm not gonna be called out of it.
No. T-Rex, imagine a Pikachu using Iron Tail and Volt Tackle at the same time, and just calling it Mjolnir. Lego 2006 Nightwing. Minnow, I feel like you just want me to look at porn of Dick Grayson.
What? Why are we looking at these things? Also, I don't remember how to draw Pichu, so you're gonna get what I give you at the best. As
Fine
best
by
as I
me.
can say.
Lego Pokemon would be wild and insane, and that's half the reason why I don't think they'll ever do it. Alright, I now have a super speed Forg. How would it make porn appear? Anything can be porn on Google. I could look up Pokemon inflation and I would not find information on the price of Pokemon games going up.
Or the rise of Pokemon cards because people keep fucking getting them and...
Yeah. I would love a Lego Pokemon game, to be honest. Will it happen? I highly doubt it. Mostly because there's Pokemon Rumble, and that's about as close to Lego as you're gonna get.
I thought Pokemon Rumble was okay. Not a great game, but
Yeah,
alright.
it was eh.
Again, I'm not calling it God's grace, but you know, I did find it cute when I saw Bobble Arceus go to battle.
Yeah. Lego Real Life. That's just Roblox, my dude. Oh. It is just a spiky hat piece. It is the wrong color, but it is definitely a good shape. Although, thanks for the reminder, I need to charge my phone charger. If you're arrested in Lego Real Life, every time you log in, you're one day closer to being released. We're gonna toxic you. I would hate working in a plastic factory. How dare you paralyze Forg? Forg is hotter, sexier. That was weird. That wasn't a sneeze. That was like a snoz. And a cough. A snoff. I'm stuck in between. Someone help me.
I got him. I got him. Emergency feather.
Um, I think my sneeze, our sneeze might have killed the universe. But we're back. And, we had a problem with the snuff. The snuff just scrambled everything. Hang on. I think I might know how to fix this. Hey, Froth. You think I might be able to
We were safe once without this Pichu.
I think we're alive. Froth, can you say something?
It's been 1,000 days since I've heard anyone speak.
Abu. There we go.
Oh, finally up. It has taken me 1,000 days or more.
I don't know what to do now. We're just gonna torture this creature until it dies.
I can finally re-engage the pepper machine. It'll
Yay,
return
Pepper.
you to Magus.
Who the fuck is Magnus?
Activate pepper machine. Nick.
Why are you throwing pepper at me in globs that look like letters? I didn't sneeze. That's weird.
More pepper.
Hi,
Oh, pepper.
Kitsune. Heh. Heh. Ugh. Good. Ah. Ugh.
Magus,
Ugh.
are you there?
That felt weird.
Magus, it has been 1,000 days. I went to your home dimension. Please get me out. Your bully came by and he said I smelled like pickles.
Wow. That sucks to be you.
I just want to go home.
Never.
Magus, please.
You will never make it home alive.
Then I will die with this spider chew drawing. You will never have it.
Spider-Chew, Spider-Chew.
Bring me home, I'll give you the spider chew. Bring me home and I'll give it to you free of charge. I don't even want the day off. I just want to come back.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm considering this art. This is fan art. This is amazing.
The
Men,
stupid
women,
little-
countrymen, I present to you
Oh god, you're gonna show it on stream, ain't you?
the almighty Spider-Chew. I love it. We'll let it sit right next to the Jeremys. T-Rex, were you eating the router? What have I told you about consuming the router? It's not a useful part of a balanced breakfast.
You know what that means? Microwave.
It's an unbalanced breakfast.
Yeah, on a balance beam, that shit would have fallen off.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
Alright.
Man.
Can we talk about how good Froth is? He just drew a Pichu from memory, and it looks like a fucking Pichu.
Oh, does it?
Yeah!
Like, I genuinely was sitting there like, what the fuck does a Pichu look like?
It literally just looks like a tiny Pikachu.
Well, I'm glad to have, I don't know, miniaturized your Pikachu.
This is still better than getting cornered by my boss.
This is still better than being... than being pegged
Spidey
by
Chew,
my boss.
the better LA Spider Pokemon. This Pokemon consumes the energy from light poles and uses it to create webs that can cause blackouts to entire cities.
God. Fuck.
I like it. He sounds like a menace.
These nightmares are really starting to get on my fucking nerves.
You wish you could be a part of Dottie's balanced breakfast? As a food item? Don't let her hear that, or she will find you. And she will.
Put you in the toaster.
Yeah, and make you into a delicious sandwich.
Except it won't be delicious, because it'll be Dottie's sandwich.
Spody Chew is the evolution of Spidey Chew.
Ew, monster.
Although,
flesh.
I'll be honest, it kind of looks like Pichu just got a symbiote, and I think that's cool too.
Look, all I know is I tried drawing a fucking Pichu.
You made it sound like a menace so that J. Jonah Jameson actually sounds reasonable when he asks for pictures. Yeah!
Ah!
No, Fork, don't be paralyzed! Oh, Fork is down. Man down, man down! Fork needs a friend who will help him in his time of need.
You know what they say, phone a fork.
I don't know if I want to phone a Fork.
That's right, you stupid nightmare bastard.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Stop spawning and let me have the elemental, which is the thing I actually want to fight.
Use Reflect.
I think
My
it's time
actions in the
to
past
show
have
you
been-
that real life isn't all that's cracked up to be.
I like the idea that the move reflect is literally just, what have I done with my life?
Yay! And now we use Slack Off to heal.
And what I wouldn't give to see another earth elemental so I could kill it. Fine.
Thunderbolt. The Daily Bugle into the Daily Center. I could see it. I could see it.
Give me pictures of Ash's Pikachu. I want them on my
Get
desk
me
by tomorrow.
pictures
I
of
mean today.
Ash's Pikachu. I want to send them to his mother, who I am also sleeping with.
Like most of the Elite Four, Professor Oak and that one professor, also maybe Jesse.
Everyone
sleeping
is
with Ash's
fucking
mom.
Ash's mom.
Ash's mom does in fact have it going on.
Ash's
Not as
mom
much as
has
this-
got it going on.
Not as much as Ash's Pikachu in the news. We can make 10,000 Poké Dollars off of this Pikachu. Just from one picture. I want our newest detective to get the pictures of this Pikachu. Detective
It's
Pikachu.
Pikachu in a hat.
Detective Pikachu, I want you on the case. Oh shit, that's the train.
Pikachu in the hat? Detective Pikachu?
Pikachu detective? Detective Pikachu!
Legitimately, one of the only times J. Jonah Jameson didn't call Spider-Man a menace was when Peter admitted he was Spider-Man, and he did a podcast. Yeah, I know of that much. I think it's also when he saves his son, the astronaut. In at least one of them.
It will absolutely wreck my ship if I try and tell at least.
Basically, as soon as J. Jonah knows that Spider-Man is Peter, a lot of their problems
Disappear.
Yeah. There's also a Spider-Man of Earth 1755 where Spider-Man is just J. Jonah Jameson. Back on my other Earth, Papa Grippa had a collection of comic books that I hear are very similar to the What If series. And I liked how multiple what ifs existed. There was one where this random girl that was hanging out with Spider-Man became his girlfriend, and she became Spider-Girl because she was bitten instead. But Peter still gets spider powers because he picks up the dead spider and makes a serum out of it. There was also one where...
you were going to say because it's like an STD.
No.
That would make a lot more sense.
There was also one where J. Jonah Jameson's son, the astronaut, got bit instead. I think there was a collection of 3 or 4 different what-ifs, but those are the 2 I remember the most.
Dad, maybe I don't want to hunt spiders. Now, son, you're an exterminator, and in this exterminator family, we're going to hunt spiders. And I want that Spider-Man dead.
Whoa, Mr. J. Jonah. T-Rex, why would you give me permission to turn you into cheese? I'll just make you into a sandwich.
I saw a spider bite off my father's head when I was a kid. I don't want that to happen to anybody else. Is that real? No, of course it's not real. What the fuck do you think I am? Some kind of Looney Tunes character?
Do you think Batman was attacked by a bat? Of course he wasn't. Now Robin maybe was killed by... His family maybe was killed by a Robin, but we'll never know.
No, I want to explore that Batman comment real quick. Do you think Batman was bit by a radioactive bat? Of course not. It was not a bat who died for this Batman's sins. It was his father. The sins of the father have died for the sins of the child.
I just like the idea that J. Jonah is talking about Batman. And Peter's like, God, J. Jonah, that's DC. This is Marvel.
What the fuck is a DC? I don't think I'm talking about the band, or do you mean electricity? Because I'm not talking about AC either.
Yeah, I think I heard about Gwen and Aunt May just fucking taking Captain America down. Yeah, I heard about that. Because Peter was, like, basically a fucking warrior, he ends up in Valhalla after dying. Although I'm surprised that Gwen is alive in that universe. Unless it's, like, one of the clone Gwens, because I think there's a clone arc where there's... That's how Jessica Drew exists as Spider-Girl. I think that's her name. Because there's a female clone of Peter out there. There's also a clone of Peter that was turned into the Scorpion. There's a lot. There's some weird moments in Marvel. While DC loves to just kill people off and revive them in the Lazarus pit, Marvel just has a bunch of what-ifs and clones and nonsense going on. Multiversal shenanigans. Another gym leader defeated. Well done, Magus. Your challenge is not very challenging, is it? Perhaps I can make it more difficult for you.
How would you do that?
Rika informed me that there was an unusual trainer worth keeping an eye on. It seems she meant you. I'd have guessed as much, but I do not have to guess. I am aware of the fourth wall.
It's a fourth wall.
You are too stupid to be aware of the fourth wall.
What do
Hey,
you mean, fourth
frog
wall? Of course there's
bitch.
4 walls.
I saw you battling the
Doesn't have
gym
5
leader,
walls.
and I still don't respect you. How good to see you again, Nimona. It has certainly been a while. Whoa, La Primera, the fuck are you doing with Frog Boy?
It was a pleasure thinking you were dead. I am ashamed to know that you are alive.
The symbiote,
Like
I've heard
floating your
the
paradox.
recent symbiote arc is really cool. Like, Natasha has a symbiote that she trained from, like, birth, effectively, by going through combat scenarios with her in her mind. And she even allowed the symbiote to name herself, which I think is cool. I think Peter is still using Venom. And then there's another one where, like, Peter's son is using an offshoot of Venom or something. The symbiote arc is weird. I think there was also one where, like, Carnage became good for a while. And he became, like, a cool, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I do indeed hold the claim of being the top champion, alongside my role as chairwoman of the Pokemon League. I thought you were too busy to spend your time checking in on gyms or useless non-superheroes like this punk bitch. I'm not here to inspect the gym. I've come to scout some promising young talent. I think Frog Boy is very cool. Guys, I think we need to rename ourselves. If Gita thinks that Frog Boy is a good name, I think we have to have a different name. Fine, I'll show you that Frog Boy is nothing but a useless, potentialist, ignoramus, and a slut. Favorite branch of Marvel is X-Men, mostly because of Rogue? Well, of course because of Rogue. She's a hot Southern belle who can kick ass. And she, like, touched Miss Marvel for so long that she gained all of her powers.
Gee, what?
Permanently. Yeah, she, like, sucked the power out of another chick. They were having a chick fight. In front of a Chick-fil-A.
So what you're telling me is that by sucking on another person, you can get their powers.
Yes.
Alright, I gotta go see Mrs. What was her name again? Yeah.
Who does Froth want to suck on to gain their superpowers? The league is northwest of Mesa Goza. Anyone who can beat it will be reborn as a
that's why they
champion.
can tell where I am. I was like, man, how do these fuckers know where I am? Because I'm wearing full fucking armor.
The worst variant of Rogue to deal with is probably Rogue Pool, because Rogue with Deadpool's insanity is just as a bad idea. Agreed! I'm gonna whip your ass into shape, frog bitch. Let's see if we can use 6 Pokemon to beat her 4. I know La Primera's watching, so I'm gonna kick your ass.
Is that a zombie pigman? What the hell?
Ow.
That's weird. But I'm not prepared.
Don't break the sub. Perfect.
What's this about sandwiches?
Yes. Now the sub is broken. But you have a drastically lowered attack stat. You useless twat.
You little shit.
Die.
Get dunked on. The map. Got him.
Get dunked on. Get dunked on. We're dunked on.
What the fuck are these elementals, man?
The strongest version of Rogue stopped Celestial from moving by being Rogue fused with most of the heroes all at one time. What did she do? Just touch all of them at the same time?
Ayo.
Tinky.
Oh, something tells me I'm never gonna find me.
Oh, right.
Fuck.
We beat a Jime, which means we can... I need to double check the fucking level scheme. 42. Cool. No, we don't need no gooms.
Where we're going, we don't need.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. Fun story. If a poison type uses toxic, it hits, no matter what.
That's a toxic.
She just didn't release her powers and took imprints from everyone, including major powerhouses like Hulk, Juggernaut, the Titan Hyperion, and Scarlet Witch, among many others. So she kind of did just borrow everyone's powers at once.
I'm gonna need to borrow your powers. Goku, please stop taking my powers. I don't have that many.
Oh shit. It has Sappy Sipper.
What did you call me?
You're a sappy sipper, bitch.
I'll have you know I've sipped no sappies, thank you. I resent that statement and accusation.
What do we want to throw? Ribbit.
Ruben.
Oh yeah, Ribbit can handle this. Dargan Pulse. Dargan Pulse. Does whatever a Dargan Pulse does. Might as well get health back.
Remember, chat, if anyone tells you no, yes. Unless no, then no.
The only other person who was considered on par with that version of Rogue was Deathseed Sentry. That's a name. Who was a horseman. Yep, that would do it. There was a really good episode of X-Men Evolutions where Magneto and Professor Xavier were both taken in as Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and we had a scene of Jean Grey wielding Cerebro to counteract Horseman Professor X. It was quite a cool scene. That also has my favorite art art pieces for Storm. Storm looks really good in X-Men Evolutions. And in Marvel Rivals! Storm's design in Marvel Rivals is very cool. You cannot spark me. Oh
No.
shit, you got Volt Absorb. Kinky fucker.
That's the kind of person who's handled a lot of 9 volts on their tongue, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I know what
Those
we
of
can
you
do.
in chat who don't know what I mean by a 9 volt on the tongue, you're too young.
Okay, Forg, I need you to survive, and I need you to outspeed. Good. Good.
You know, I miss those days of such naivete. Where you could offer to hand someone a stick of gum, but they'd have to pull it out themselves. You'd offer a handshake. Or, the worst one of all, you'd find $100 on the ground, half folded.
And then it would flutter away.
Yep. And you would see a glimmer of a line of hope dashing away with your money.
Yeah.
And then you would see a singular quarter on the ground, but when you tried to pick it up, it would stay the floor.
Powered Up Raven is one of the strongest DC characters. Oh yeah, the Batman who laughs is fucking terrifying.
Oh, the jokified Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of seeing the crown of thorns. Oh, that's bad.
Suffer and die, Palmo. You cannot hurt Ribbit. Ribbit does not give a fuck. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a shit. Fuck, fuck, shuck, shit.
He does not give a fuck. He does not give a shit. He is the one known as Ribbit.
He's gonna find the One Piece. I'm sorry, she's gonna find the One Piece.
3 to the 4. She's going to find the One Piece at your door.
She took a bite of Shock Shock. She took a bite out of crime.
Took a bite out of crime.
Unkindness Raven
bitch.
has her normal powers merged with all 4 horsemen of the apocalypse and stolen powers of Shazam. That sounds fun.
Oh, for Poco. You'll notice the fake chip that you've been carrying this whole time, the platinum chip, it actually has been the real chip ever since last night.
Wait, platinum chip? What's going on here? I thought this was Pokemon.
Pepper machine, go!
Not again!
I'm getting
You need to stuff your nose.
multiples. Fuck, what did we call it? Switching sickness? Ugh, it's dizzying.
You need to stuff your nose.
Ugh. Y'all can't count the alphabet without making up new letters. Well, T, H, E, A, L, P H A B E T. That's 11 letters. I just counted the alphabet. That was a very Dottie way of approaching the situation. I think the switching is scramble-ongled our brain matters. Okay. Ah. Sure, keep your current Pokemon. I'm getting backed into a corner by Frog Boy? No. That doesn't make any sense. ABCD. Now, if you play that backwards, it has a secret message in it. That secret message is, give Dottie all the alcohol. Pulling out all the stops. Get ready. You're not gonna stand after this one. Auto crits are the worst. You trained yourself to be able to say the alphabet backwards, just in the off chance you ever get pulled over.
Here's a fun fact. I can only say the alphabet backwards if I'm actively thinking about it and picturing the alphabet written out in alphabetical order.
Ah, damn it. Reflect wore off.
Z, Y, X, W, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J,
Alright,
I,
Forg.
F, E, D, C.
Um,
No, F, E, D, C, E, A.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Maybe we can get that off and it just doesn't use Flower
I'm missing
Trick?
water.
I guess this is insurance.
C, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A.
Good.
No, I think that's all 26. At least 150
Or more to see. To be a lettermon,
alphabet
master is your
Master is
destiny.
my destiny.
Letters, 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 letters,
Gotta
letters.
letter up, lettermon down.
Sing the
Here's a-
alphabet, or you're a bitch.
Here's a fun fact, by the way. If you look at the way other languages pronounce their alphabets, mainly the ones that are Latin-based, like French, for example, even though nobody fucking gives a shit. They literally just like make light-ended sounds that the letters make to like talk about them, like
It's the rain. Alright. Question. Restores a Pokemon's HP in the rain, or when it's hit by water-type moves. It's raining. Rain is a status condition currently in effect. Why the fuck is her ability not working? The writer of Courage the Cowardly Dog is dead?
Oh yeah, he died.
That's really
like a
sad.
day or two ago. Yeah, only like 58 too. It's like, damn, he died.
Fuck,
young.
Forglegs is dead.
It's really sad to to look around and see all our heroes pass before our eyes. Even if we knew them not by name.
Croak, if you can move fast enough, we might have this.
Never the ones we deserve.
There we go. We used a total of 4 to beat her 4. Yay. If people were paying attention to you, then I'll just have to be better. Fuck you, frog boy. You think Demona might be tsundere for frog boy?
Perhaps.
An amazing display of talent, even against one as skilled as Dick Butt Nimona. That was a splendid match. I enjoyed watching very much. I am not able to work in the rain. Now even Primera thinks that you're one to watch? She thinks you have potential? No, fuck that.
Did she just say, Alexa, play Wonderwall?
Alexa, you should play Wonderwall.
Wunderwall.
Wonderwall, Wonderwall.
Alexa, did you just tell me that I should shut up? That's not the Alexa I bought.
You still think the celebrity who had the most reaction to the death of was Stan Lee or the Queen? Yep, those are both good choices. I think the two of you are an excellent match. If I were an AI matching service, I would say that you two have a 45% compatibility rating, which is a lot, considering none of her other compatibility ratings exceed 8%.
If I had a nickel for every friend she has had, I would have 1 nickel. Which isn't a lot, but it's surprising it happened once.
It is surprising it happened at all.
I was not sure how well this plan was thought through.
I do not know what it means to make a plan. I use my
What is
final
love?
Pokemon.
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
I
No
use
more.
the Pokemon that is meant to be a lead as a final ace. And the Pokemon that is meant to be an ace as a third.
Interesting fact. Did you know?
Did you know that Trefferg is a tadpole?
Did you know your mother? No, you didn't. Lamau.
Did not know your mother. Your mother died before
Your
you
mother
could.
smelled of elderberries.
Your mother
Lamau.
smelt like a bitch.
Wouldn't you know? It's on you.
Wouldn't you like to be a bitch? Wouldn't you like to be a bitch?
Man, I guess that's already you. Not much work left to do. Da 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 da.
Da 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 da. Bitch tits, bitch tits, bitch tits, bitch tits. The trio of Maggie Smith, Robbie Coltrane, and Alan Rickman. Yeah, that's another trio of unfortunate death.
Aha, there's the air elemental.
Miss DJ
funny.
Fourglegs, you
There.
have a journey to go upon. You have many a foe to murderate. Please do so now.
Perk set. What the hell is that? That's not an air fragment. I have been deceived.
I have been deceived.
I have been Mount Vesuviad.
Ow.
I know. It hurt.
No. Let my frog go. Yay.
Let my people forg.
Let my people forgage. That's when you use a
Let our
frog to
mortgage-
take out your mortgage.
Oh man.
You know what I learned? After you eat a sandwich, all of your health and power points return. Which means, theoretically, we could do a challenge where the only way you're allowed to heal is through making sandwiches. Yeah, James Earl Jones is an absolute third place with that. I would agree. Okay, let's make another version of the most unsatisfying sandwich.
Please don't do this to me. Please, I implore you, don't do this to me.
I hope you like unsatisfying.
Now I know how my ex felt.
I mean, no matter how you make it, this 3 banana sandwich is never going to look good.
No matter how you fucking slice it.
Most of the time, you're just getting salty mayo bread.
I don't think that's mayo at that point. I think it's otherwise known as a fucking
Crumb?
monstrosity. A spit in the face of God.
I spat at God once. James Earl Jones' legitimate final line in a movie was, "I'm dead now." That's kind of ironic. Forg legs, you don't need toxic.
Damn it, Peter Parker. I said I wanted dudes on my desk, not nudes. Why the fuck do you think I wanted noodles?
Peter fucking Parker.
Peter's fucking partner.
Why are you talking about MJ?
No, his fucking partner, not his partner who fucks.
Hmm. Let me run away if you're caught off guard.
No. Ligma.
You caught the Blissey off guard. Cool, I'm gonna steal its bitch.
Oh.
Bitch stolen.
Back in gross.
Back in the day.
Oh.
I used to ferry the dark descent of DJs off the force of the planet.
I should make sure that my schedule times don't conflict while I'm like 24 hours ahead of something.
That would be smart.
Well, less night. Yeah, it would be smart, that's why I don't fucking do it.
Ha ha ha. This thing is just elongating its death. movie MJs from the old MJ. The, Kristen Stewart? I think that's her name. Get some rest, Civ. Be safe. Don't kill
Good night,
nobody.
Civ. Don't die. I'm gonna go
DJ
back to the bed.
Forglegs. Our DJ is becoming even more powerful. Which reminds me, we have yet to add Venusaur. And Toxicroak. I think it's kind of funny that anime Toxicroak looks different than game Toxicroak. That version of MJ, I swear, was getting passed around more than the entertainment at a bachelor's party. Oh my god. Yeah. She was dating Harry, then she was dating J. Jonah Jameson's son, then she was dating Peter, and she was not dating anyone. Toxicroak, the toxic mouth Pokemon. Swaying and dodging the attacks of its foes, it weaves its flexible body in close, then lunges out with its poisonous claws. Oh wait, that's the Gita voice. It should be, swaying and dodging the attacks of its foes, it weaves its flexible body in close, then lunges out with poisonous claws. Although, I guess I could read it in more of a Professor Oak-styled Pokédex voice. Croak. Croak has transformed. Okay. Croak has become Greninja. Two to 5 times in a row. This move always goes first. Wait a sec. Okay, so 15 times 1.5 is... I want to do some stupid math. So that's 22.5 damage times 5. 112.5. If we can guarantee a 5 hit, that's actually really good. What about times 4? Times 4, it's as strong as unboosted Surf. As a priority move, that's not bad. Surf is still by far the best water move we have, but Water Shuriken is not a bad move. The only problem is Greninja is already fast. We'll consider it. At least Andrew had a loyal girl, even if he failed to catch her. That is true. He also had the most fulfilling arc in, fuck it's called. In No Way Home. Alright, 4 legs. Good job. Okay. And we will do... Perfect. Ribbit wants Weather Ball. Not right now. Okay, I'd say we're good. We have 2 rare candies. We'll raise your that. And you can have a better speed. Alright, I'm pretty satisfied with that level for now. Let's see what we can knock out of the park here. Knockout. Let's just take care of some lower level things to get out of the way. No Way Home pissed you off at times? There are so many better ways to solve the issue. I mean, arguably, yeah. Doctor Strange is kind of a dick the entire time. But I really enjoyed pretty much any scene where all 3 Peters were there. Alright, I want to give Trefferg a chance. There we go. One of the funniest ways to solve it is just make people forget not Peter, but Mysterio. Yeah, that's a good one. Although, the problem ultimately is they need to undo the spell that Peter fumbled. So if the original spell was have people forget Mysterio, that would have been better. But I think the fact that everyone knowing about Peter, like trying to take out that thing and causing the time anomalies and whatnot, that ultimately determined why they had to rework the spell by having everyone forget Peter. Because I don't think the vortexes would have closed without making everyone forget Peter. But yes, Peter being all like... You did read a funny what if we're to remove the issue by just making Peter no longer Peter. MJ, I'm sorry, but Doctor Strange, he turned me into a girl. And then MJ's just like, I'm fine with that. Because, let's be honest here, I don't think Zendaya would care. Gotcha, bitch. I mean, some of the most famous Spider-Man threesomes are Peter, MJ, and Gwen, so... Of course they're down. And let's be honest here. If that was, like, the only way to keep Peter and, like, around, MJ would do it, no questions asked. If there was any way to keep everyone together, she would make that choice. But ultimately, it was probably a good decision to nuke the Peter button, Because I think what they wanted to do is further divorce Peter from Iron Man. Because, let's be honest here, Edith could take out any threat. If Peter had access to Edith, everyone would just lose. Look at Trefferg. He's such a powerful boy. Finish it off. And down. Hear me out. Screw the Ironheart character from Black Panther 2. Let's bring that Harley kid from Iron Man 2 back instead as the new Iron Man. That could be cool. I'd be into it. To be fair, I don't even remember Ironheart. I never watched Black Panther 2. From what I heard, though, I think Shuri did a decent job. I have nothing against her actress, and Shuri is just a funny character to begin with, so letting her be back Black Panther is totally cool with me. Hello, Tig Gaming. Welcome. Welcome to the lab, where you may or may not be turned into a willing sacrifice. Wait, she blew it? Maybe I'm just reading conflicting things, but pretty sure I don't know, maybe I just heard it from the wrong people or the wrong sources, but I was under the impression she didn't suck. Or maybe it was a case of, like, she got dealt a shitty hand by, like, the script and the directors, but did the best that she could. I don't know. It's been too long for me to care. Thank you for the compliment, Tick. Come on, Frog Boy. We're gonna make some food. Arvin's the only person who cares about Frog Boy. And it comes with a special Titan badge. Maybe if Frog Boy eats enough sandwiches, it'll improve his Frog Boy powers. She caused aggressive actions to be sent that got her mom killed. Did Namor kill her? Her mom? They won in the end because she used tech other than the Black Panther powers. So what? Her, like, sonic gauntlets or whatever the fuck she used in the other movie? Thank you, Tig. I enjoy making the Pokemon streams. I like to think my challenges are just stupid enough. My favorite ones are definitely, like, the move category things. I got a lot of fun, a lot of a kick out of the kicking challenge and the punching challenge. And these animal-based ones are pretty entertaining, too. The type challenges are fun, too, just more fun when we have a wider variety of options to choose from, which is why I like having those eggs set up. Namor killed Shuri's mom because Shuri had an attack squad sent to Atlantis. Good job, Shuri. And she won by using a heater. Okay, so she beat the Fishman by making it a little dry. That's kind of funny. Alright, Koraidon, let's eat sandwiches together. That's it, small bites. Aglas. Koraidon will be able to jump. Cool. Huh. This brute seems to be benefiting from the herbs too, I guess. In his own way. Oh yeah, take another look at this. You know how the Titan Pokemon are always near the Herba Mystica? Like the book says, it's not like big old Pokemon just happen to like the herbs. There's something in the herbs that's making the Titans big and strong. Namor was perfectly fine with choosing peace. He only became aggressive after... Okay, so the real person to blame isn't Shuri. It's the writers who decided that she needed to kill people in Atlantis. Could they have set up the plot in any other way? Shuri's literally the villain of her own movie. Why did she want to attack Atlantis? Did they give her any prompting? He barked. No, he didn't. I definitely heard it. Sure you don't need to get your ears checked? See? See that? I knew I wasn't just hearing things. Oh, Mabustiff. Who's my best bud, huh? Who's the best of boys? You are. Yes, you are. It's been so long since I heard that woof. Mabustiff is definitely getting better. Ever since I teamed up with you, Frog Boy, as much as I hate to say it, good things keep happening. We've got 2 more herbs to go. I hope you'll stick it out with me until we're done. To the Ozdust Ballroom.
So what did I...
You missed everything.
Good, that's my favorite thing to miss.
Yeah. Oh, I can confirm
Did
something
we kill
funny.
his dog yet?
We didn't kill his dog. He's actually kind of cool.
Aw. Damn it. I had 50 large writing on the fact that that dog would be dead.
It
So
turns
anyway, what's
out
the thing you were talking about?
one of the new characters in Pokemon Horizons not only has a green aesthetic and a fang, but he owns a Sableye that can Mega Evolve.
How'd you get in the Horizons thing?
I don't know! I don't know how I did it!
What is this shenaniganery?
Namor requested Shuri for help because people were getting close to finding Atlantis because of them exposing vibranium. Shuri refuses. Namor takes a captive, and instead of reconsidering, she sends an attack specialist to steal the captive. So it's Shuri's fault, is what you're saying. Shuri continues to cause problems for her own people and got her mother killed. No, Siri, I am saying Shuri, not Siri.
Yes, it's Yuri. I knew that brand of anime would kill everyone.
Yep.
Yep.
While you're riding upon him, it seems he can now jump higher.
Hey,
If you
yo.
press and hold the B button. I'm sorry, the button.
Thank you. I
If
really
you
couldn't
press
understand
and
what you
hold
said
the
until you translate.
button, Koraidon will now be able to jump higher than before, like a frog. If you give the button a quick press, you will perform a smaller jump instead.
If you give a cookie,
Said captive was only a captive because the captive had designed a machine that would detect the vibranium underwater and threw it Atlantis. Oh, okay, so they're looking for more vibranium, and it forces Atlantis to make a move because Atlantis also has vibranium, I guess. That makes
Theory.
sense.
And
Either
land
way, it
vibranium.
seriously paints Shuri as the villain of her own movie. Which, to me, is hilarious.
You wanna know what else is funny?
What's sad is I actually liked Shuri, but now it seems that when she gets power, she turns into a dumbass.
So she's bimbo.
Bimbo Baggins.
I take great offense to that, especially after yesterday.
Yeah?
You saw my fit. You saw the ring.
That is true. You did have the one ring.
Did indeed.
The countries of the world want vibranium. Why the fuck does everyone want vibranium? It's not the end-all be-all of material. Get adamantium like any other fucker.
Everyone seems to think it is because there's only enough for Captain America's shield. And so everyone's like, look how rare it is. Therefore, it's hyper rare and thus is the best because as we know, anything that has no supply is going to be in the highest demand.
Yeah, but once you use all the material, good luck trying to, like, maintain and rebuild.
Well, yeah, but that's the point. If you have it.
Yes, you made a whole cannon out of vibranium. But now that cannon broke down and you can't fix it. Now you have what we call in the business a paperweight.
Okay, but hear me out. They made Captain America's shield, and that thing has been damaged so fucking many times, and yet it always gets repaired. Like it's
Yeah,
nothing.
because Tony fixes it.
Right, where the fuck does he get the vibranium?
He rediscovered a new element. I'm pretty sure Tony can just spit vibranium out of his ass.
Okay, then it's not a very rare fucking element, is it? One man to shit it all.
Because if in-universe it's one of the strongest mortal materials for weapons, then don't use it for weapons! It's not reliable. You can't outfit 10,000 soldiers with vibranium weapons.
I can out Pizza the Hut. I mean,
That is true. But everyone can out Pizza the Hut. But be wary. You cannot defeat Pizza the Hut outside of eating him to death.
Pizza every hut. Don't you fucking tell me how to feel.
Tony made a way to synthesize it, but his vibranium has none of the mystic properties that the Wakandan or Atlantean vibranium has. Well, yeah! The magic vibranium has, like, kinetic energy storage, which is why when Thor smacks his hammer against Cap's shield, it, like, thunderstruck goes...
It thunderstruck and then they played Wonderwall.
Yeah. Yes, he has diet vibranium.
Yes. When you want to have low energy.
You don't want the calories of regular vibranium.
True, true, true. I'd hate to sit there and just get the worst kind of weight from the vibranium. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. I'm not gonna lie.
Hang on. I have a stupid idea. A wonderful, stupid idea. Please tell me I have it. I do have it.
You know what that means? Microwave.
Okay, I have a stupid plan. It's the best plan.
This is the greatest plan.
We are gonna teach Toxic to our Venusaur.
Go on.
And then we're gonna use growth.
Go on. My wayward son.
Carry on, my wayward bitch. I'll kill you when you are done.
Carry on my wayward son.
Don't you cry in my pants.
Don't cry in my pants.
Cry in my butt.
Don't cry in my pants.
Out of the box.
Don't cry in
Out
my pants.
of the box. Out of the box.
Why do I know that? What the fuck have you unleashed? Why do I know this thing? Magus, what the fuck did you just say and why do I know it?
Oh, you want to know what else I remember? And if I can find it, this is gonna destroy you. I have to look it up now.
I swear to fucking Christ.
Alright, I found it. I found one thing anyway.
Swear to God.
I'm going to evaporate your memory. And then there was this song.
Oh no, not the bear, the...
This is the one that I remember. Which I cannot listen to right now. Wakandan Vibranium has kinetic properties and is powered by the Black Panther. Atlantean Vibranium makes people able to breathe underwater and is associated with Kukulkan. Kukulkan? Okay. Or Kukulkan. We're gonna say Kukulkan. Give me a break, you fucking doofus. Let's go say hello to these bitches. Are you in need of assistance, small child? I am Frogman. Oh, great. One of those wannabe heroes. I'm gonna ruin your fucking day, bitch. We're a villain club? Okay, that's why I recognize that name. A feathered serpent from Aztec mythology. That makes sense. You one of those frog bitches? Ugh, this ain't good. That bitch has been sleeping on all of our fuckers. Don Atticus, I know what I'll do. I'ma kick this guy's ass. By the mighty and powerful Don Atticus, I'm gonna use my powers as a non-member of this villain club. Alright, we're gonna kill a man. Jaro. Attaboy, Fork.
Attaboy, Burger.
Forkbert is his full name.
Forgert.
Forgbert Jones, Esquire, attorney at law.
Flash mental health expert.
Aw, man. I talk big, but I'm no warrior.
The only thing I know is the worry of the warrior. And that's only when it made your mom worry.
Frog boy, the fuck are you doing here? I gotta
Your
see
mother.
Dottie to kiss. Frog boy, why don't you go attack the lab? Not the lab, never attack the lab. I would never want you to attack the lab. Not when they're watching us. Attack the base. Go, do. I will deal with this small child the only way I know how. I'm going to fuck his mother.
Why don't you mind your own goddamn business and let me do my job?
You can never tell what he's gonna do next, so it's beyond us to predict how he'll respond to our declaration of war.
I think he's gonna send all of his goons after us, and we're gonna have to defeat 30 of those goons in 10 minutes.
He's gonna send
Fuck
the
you.
Gooner Nation at us.
Fuck you. That's totally not how it works. You have to take, 30 less than 60 out.
That's the same number. Fuck you.
He sniffs glue.
If even Frog Boy knows how Team Star works after just 2 fights with them, then I think you might be fucked. Seems like the folks behind Operation Starfuckers are finally making a move against our base. You know what that means, gang? Time for us to shine bright and avenge our teammates. Oh, and little bitch face Frog Boy, you got the skills to defeat like 30 of our bitches in 10 minutes. Our boss might actually look at you. Break a leg, like, literally, like a frog leg. You're not cool,
Please,
Jimmy.
Please hurt yourself so we have a chance.
Please hurt yourself. Oh, genius.
We're pretty handicapped here because of our rules of engagement. So if you could hurt yourself.
Yeah, we can only engage with you in auto battles.
Yeah. The boss said that we're not allowed to use our brains, and honestly, I think that's what's causing our downfall as a group. But the boss doesn't want to
You know, if we battled you all at once and, like, legitimately chose moves instead of having your Pokemon one-on-one fight all of ours, we probably would win.
I think we personally would have the upper hand.
And you know, maybe if we didn't have vending machines full of healing items that work for free.
You know, it was probably a bad idea to allow you to access some of our equipment for completely free. If anything, we should have charged you money. But we didn't, because we hate bullies and also apparently capitalism, despite all being rich kids.
Capitalism as bullies. That's the best part. All of these kids that are being bullied are rich kids.
We're not being targeted because of any flaw we carry. We're targeted because our parents have more money.
Oh no, he's way above our level. He's like level 30 something, or like level 38, and we're like under level 20. Actually, I think they're probably level 20-ish. Given how easy it is to beat all of those Pokemon, I'm pretty sure they're like 10 levels lower than the boss. You know what's really sad? This boy here, Atticus, is the 3rd strongest member of the bosses.
Did I get the frag? Yes, I did get the fragment. Hooray! One fragment down.
One frog to go. I want to check something. Oh my god. He can't hurt us! Oh, we are gonna have fun. So, Forg cannot be toxic, and once this thing runs out of sucker punches, all it can do is use Venoshock, which will barely touch Forg.
I was about to ask if that was supposed to mean something, because I have no idea what it's supposed to mean. I'm thankful you told me what it meant, because I would not guess that's what it meant.
What I'm saying is Forg is going to Earthquake and kill everything at once. Our frog will create an earthquake so potent it will destroy this entire map. One +6 earthquake coming right up. What's funny is, if this thing just decided to use Venoshock, it would probably beat us eventually. But no. Yeah, Venoshock deals 19 damage. And we heal 6. Or 7. Okay. He is ready. Let's get some speed boosts onto Forg. Unless we get a bad roll, that should finish Skunk Tank, okay. Okay, we have a +2 speed. We don't want Muck to be fucking with us. We don't want to be fucked with. Or mucked with. Nope, not that button. Let's see. 72 speed times 2 is effectively 40... No. 1... Well, yeah, it would be 140 something. We're gonna outspeed the Muck, but I think I want one more thing. Use Sludge Wave. Thank you. Perfect. And you know what? We'll take the extra speed boost from yet another Trailblaze. Now we have a giant frog who is faster than God. Storm is a vampire? Okay, that's kind of sick. And would be a really cool Marvel Rivals skin. Get quaked. Rivavroom riding a Revavroom. Alright, the ultimate test. Are we faster than the car? The car has a base speed of 130, which I'm pretty sure is twice our speed. But we are faster. And we won. Nope, we two-shot. Will Flame Charge? Nope. Now, are we still faster is the ultimate question. Yes. Oh, God, I love how stupid powerful his creature is. We defeated Atticus. While Bloodstorm is still a hero, she tends to be way more vengeful. Okay, that's hot. Forgive me, mine friends.
Forgive me, mine friends, otherwise known as the Minecraft Friends.
Yeah.
I have something I would like to discuss with all of you. Individually, but of course I'll say it all at once because I know that I can't hold this in any longer. I've been dating all of your wives and they're all super interested in me. I'm sorry.
I have been fucking all of your wives. And your husbands.
That Shadow the Hedgehog meme? I know. I started it. It was me all along. I was
started
trying
the
to
rumor.
normalize the idea for you. I was trying to show you I'm not a bad guy.
Alright, gang. Well, it seems like we need to move on to the next step. We're gonna fuck everyone's wives together.
So you're not mad at me? Oh no, we want you dead.
This was always part of the plan.
No, you're a total asshole.
You're dead to us. But since you fucked our wives, we're gonna fuck your wife.
Oh, I don't have a wife. Was I supposed to have one?
Don Atticus, hear what I have to say.
Hey, is that your wife? And why does she sound like a heavy smoker? And why is she the size of a toddler?
I came to help you. If you don't start going to class again, you'll be expelled. And then you won't be able to fuck everybody's wives.
Fucking everyone's wives is strictly a good thing. You're not the bad guy. Yes, this is the power of Frogman. He allows everyone to fuck each other's wives.
I don't think that's a good thing.
I never said Frogman was a hero.
You know what? True. You never did say that.
There also is the Age of Apocalypse Magneto, aka Magneto, where Professor X never survived to make the X-Men, so Magneto took the reins in honor of him to fight off Apocalypse. Cool. I wonder if it's any similar to the end of X-Men Evolutions, where Magneto, like, full-on joins the X-Men. Like, in, like, the end sequence where... I don't know who's saying the final words for the show, but... I remember Spike hanging out with a Magneto that has the X-Men logo on his outfit. Maybe it wasn't Spike. I don't think Spike goes back. I think Spike stays with that, like, renegade group of kids. But also Spike is in, like, his fully transformed armadillo mode forever. Because his powers went out of whack. I don't think that Spike has ever been used in any of the movies or live-action things. I don't even remember seeing him in any comic books until X-Men Evolutions. Rotototo.
Frog boy, it's me. You, took Atticus' star badge, did you?
Yeah, I ate it.
I see.
You what?
You know that his boss days are done. He'll definitely leave. And stop fucking people's wives.
Dick this wax.
You what?
There's also a
You
person they know that works with all the squads. They're called the boss bitch.
A version of Spike did show up in Last Stand. Was that the first, or I'm sorry. Was that the first third movie? Because I remember the original 3 X-Men movies. And then there's a bunch of other side shit. And then we get the time travel one, which is a sequel to all that shit. And I think that the time travel one is the first time we see Kitty Pryde in live action. I like how close Kitty and Logan were in Evolutions. We have 7,000 extra life points. I wonder what we can spend those on. Hey there, Frog Boy. That sounded like a pretty serious phone call. Atlas! Hey, fuck. I wasn't talking to you. Gross. Your bitch's tongue. It's fucking sandpapery. Like a fucking cat. Ugh. Your lizard dog just licked me. Your lizard dog gave me all of its germs. I now have lizard dog germs. I need to find a therapist who takes 5 cents an hour. Last Stand was the original trilogy finale. Okay. That one was such a sad ending. Basically, everyone fucking died. And then Logan killed Jean. Although that was also after he fucked her? I think Jean Grey, like, cheats on Cyclops during the movie. Unless that was just... Oh, fuck. What's her name? Who's the bitch with the blue skin that can transform into other people?
Oh, not Mysteria. Oh, what was her name?
It was before they made her hot and, like, Jennifer or whatever the fuck her name is. Oh, she cheats on... or she kills Cyclops before cheating on him. Okay. Mystique. Thank you.
Mystique.
Yeah, that was before she was played by Jennifer Lawrence and made hot. And also before they let her spend most of the time in a movie just transformed into Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes. Can we get you to play as a character? Oh, yeah, sure. Who's the character? Yourself. So if I'm just standing there, who's the character? You can be hot.
You're a hot girl who can shapeshift into other hot girls. The only problem is, all the makeup and special effects that turn you into a blue hot girl take forever to set up, so you're gonna spend 3/4 of the movie looking like yourself.
And I'm getting paid for this?
No.
vicious head shaking. And then there's one guy in the back who like has a camera on hand and he's like nodding his head vigorously.
Jean killed Cyclops and X in Last Stand and was mostly controlled by the Phoenix Force. Yeah. In a moment of actually being in control, did ask to be killed by Wolverine. That is correct. That is what I remember. He knifes her in the gut with his claws. Alright, that bit of the map has been conquered. I wonder if we can do early Asado Desert. I want to see if we can take this bitch out. Ooh, wait. First, we need an item for our friend. I think this place sells the item. Hello, loaded dice. Give me your butt. No, it's not here. Nope. Is it? Is it here? Though part of Last Stand's issue is that it's a combination of two characters' fault that it all happened, and one of those is X. Yep. We do love it when a hero brings about his own doom through his stupidity.
That could be any number of... Right. Yeah, that could be like any number of heroes.
Yeah.
You have to be more Pacific.
I would rather be more Atlantic.
Fair enough.
There it is.
But can I offer you
Indian?
Arctic? Nah, the Indian is overrated. But the Arctic. The Arctic's a really good one. Because, I mean, think about it. Arctic.
Arc?
Let
Dick.
that, you know? Yeah, let that sink in. Just let that sink in, you know?
Alright, and while we're letting that sink in, I need to step away for a minute. I will be right back.
That should be enough time for the sink to come in.
Okay. Professor X has a deal with a not very nice guy known as Mr. Sinister, who wants to make the perfect mutant by forcing Jean Grey to get with Scott Summers. X stupidly steals the Phoenix Force. This causes it to become agitated and lash out when it inevitably breaks free. And then Cyclops died as her way of getting rid of Sinister's manipulations. And then Phoenix Force killed the one who thought it would steal them away. Yeah, that's fair. Kitsune, have we talked about the new Spider-Man movie coming out? What's your theory on who, I can't remember her name, but the chick who plays the girl in, Stranger Things. I think it's like her name's Sadie or something in there. Oh, yeah. They're doing, Spider-Man 4. It's gonna be black suit, like everyone expected. And supposedly the redheaded girl from Stranger Things is playing a character in the movie. Apparently, some people have said that she's gonna play MJ, but that makes no sense because there's already an MCU MJ. Some people have even said Gwen, and as funny as it would be to make the Gwen of the MCU a redhead, I don't think it's gonna work that way. Okay, now we can attempt to murder the desert behemoth. Duck dodge, woo! Everyone is duck dodging in DuckTales.
Woo boo.
Lubu. Everyone
Gorny.
is dying to Lubu in Dynasty Warriors. Lubu.
Noot, noot. Everyone knows he's crazy. Ba-doo-doo.
Got that loot. Alright, we're like 8 levels lower than this beast. Let's see if we can kill it. For science. Don Fan. Rotototo.
Don Atticus.
Hello, Frog Boy. This is Professor Sada. Great Tusk is a Pokemon that came from the great crater of Paldea. I ask that you do whatever is needed to murder it in cold blood.
What if I don't want to?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, did we just get a crit? 3 hit, 4 hit, 5 hit. I mean, we died a brick break, but we can actually win. We just need Forg to land the final blow. It's not enough. Forg is too powerful. Look at that. You lost. Because Forg is too strong. Alright. We can totally win. Smash. Gasp. Frog Boy, you found a Titan? That's the Quaking Earth Titan? Is it even a Pokemon? Must be trying to get pumped up with that snack. Alright, we'll kick his ass together. Let's use Water Shuriken. Nice. Excellent. If you could have the powers of a Marvel character, which character would you pick? Okay, just the powers, or do the powers come with every other downside? Because, like, I would love to be able to teleport from place to place, but I don't
Every
think I want to
power
look
you-
like Nightcrawler.
Every power you get now will forever have a downside that seems completely opposite to the skill or talent you get.
So if you have water
Or
powers, you are become allergic to grain.
No. So, like this. If you have the power to become invisible, right? Every time you become invisible, it is glaringly obvious that you are invisible.
How?
Think about it like this. When you're normal, right? You know, you're just you and you feel like yourself. All of a sudden, you know, nobody looks at you. Nobody notices you. You're practically invisible. But the second you turn invisible, everybody notices you're invisible.
So you turn invisible, but it actually doesn't do anything because everyone's well aware that you're there.
Actually, by using your power, people do notice you're there. Because it makes you different, so people now notice that you're there when you use your invisibility powers.
That was really cool 2 seconds ago when Forg summoned his vines.
Vine boom sound effect.
Douche, douche.
Yeah, boom.
Basically,
But yeah, that's the problem now that you get.
Kitsune, what I would want is transportation. Let's be honest here. I would like to teleport or fly. That would make travel significantly easier and save me so much time. At that rate, I could also benefit from Quicksilver. 'Cause several of the different Quicksilvers and the movie media have been wildly fast. And if I could save gas and money and not need to take a long, 50-minute drive to work, that would be fantastic. Okay. Let's make a sandwich.
Mr. I'll make sandwich out of you.
Mr. I'll send your witch out of you.
Send your witch and your mother too.
Geese. Geese.
Alright. Frog Boy's power is increasing with every sandwich he consumes. Every sandwich you eat, every guy you beat, I'll be watching you.
Every guy you meet, every girl you treat, I'll be angry.
'Cause I'm a yandere.
I'm a tsundere.
You want the
I've
Carter
got the
Slade
magic.
Ghost Rider, because damn, if a flaming skeletal horse doesn't sound badass as shit to me. Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know why I bought that map. That map is basically worthless for me.
Venom is also a neat power set, Keg, but you know what? I don't think I would mind consuming other people. I mean, isn't Anti-Venom just Eddie Brock as officially a hero? Like anti-hero Venom, isn't that what it means? Or is Anti-Venom something else entirely?
I believe it's the stuff they use for people who have been bitten by snakes.
And here I was thinking it was when Venom gets his heart ripped out and he turns all darknessy. Aw, boy. That didn't have the effect I thought it would have. Frog Boy and I are gonna make you better. We got one more herb. I didn't know viewer and friend of the channel Nyx was so OP.
What?
Apparently there's someone in Marvel that spells their name the same way Nyx does.
Oh. Well, which came first, the Knicks or the Knicks?
The egg.
Nice.
Now your Koraidon should be able to glide whenever you hit the button.
Here's
If
a
you
fun
press
fact
the
about it.
button,
Actually,
you'll
it-
stop gliding and immediately start falling. Now chop chop. Make sure Koraidon fully recovers.
You know, the best part is the fact that there is an answer to the chicken or the egg debate.
Yeah, egg.
Yeah.
Because obviously the egg developed biologically before any chicken was ever created. Because the only way to get a chicken is an egg.
Yeah, well, you're wrong. The answer isn't even chicken either, which is funny because
What is it? A circle has no beginnings?
No, it's a motherfucking dinosaur.
That's not one of the answers. The question is chicken or egg.
Yeah, they both came from dinosaurs. Like-
Yes, but you know what was what developed first, biologically speaking? Egg.
The cosmic soup.
The egg came first.
The fuck is this?
That was fun.
Oh, it's just a really oddly placed underwater, whatever the fuck. It's dumb.
Okay, we are gonna go here. Anti-Venom was born when Mr. Negative's alter ego touched Eddie and used his healing powers on Eddie by accident, thus altering the dormant Venom cells and infusing them with Eddie's white blood cells.
So they whitewashed Venom.
Yeah,
Damn.
they turned his goop
Cool
white.
homes get whitewashed. They whited him out.
He got whitewashed.
This is so sad.
They
Like I
cast
said,
a
play-
boring white actor for him. And now Hollywood hates him.
Gotta get Hollywood to hate you. This one simple trick.
Okay. I think we're gonna call it for tonight. Ah. Oh, fuck. Okay. If I'm yawning like this, then we definitely need to end. Alrighty. Hey, Froth, did you just randomly get a pile of black goop with a piece of paper sticking out of it?
No.
Because I did.
No.
Flew into my window. And
A pile of black goop with a piece of paper sticking out of it flew
Yeah.
into your window.
yeah,
And then through your window.
yeah.
And
It
onto
was
your
weird. It
desk.
phased right through.
I'll be damned.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, sadly that's not been me. I've just kind of been sitting here and nothing really has been happening. I mean, there was this weird glow from the paperweight on my desk, but other than that, nothing too.
Are you sure that's a paperweight? That might be some
Well,
sort
yeah,
of
it's-
unobtainium.
No, it's a paperweight. I got it at the garage sale. Like,
So it's
10 years
not
ago.
made of radioactive elements.
no,
It's
No.
not Magium Z.
no. Since when do you know me to have anything worth value?
I don't know.
No.
You might have some Magium stored away somewhere. It is a
Well-
radioactive metal we use in all of our science.
At that point, I would probably just need to go to the doctor. But no, I just have the paperweight that's been with me for like the past 10 years. And just because it started rumbling like 20 minutes ago doesn't mean anything.
Maybe it's an egg.
An egg been dormant for 10 years? I think not.
It's definitely possible.
So anyway, what does your papers say exactly?
It's weird. The black goop just handed me the paper. Oh, right now. Yep, it's just handing me the paper right now. Thank you, black goop.
You're welcome.
B party exclamation point? That one's pretty weird. I don't know what it means. It's like all
Wait,
paper
hold on.
cutout letters
Hold
and
up,
there's
hold up,
parts
hold up.
missing.
What did you say the things were again?
B party exclamation point.
That's odd.
Ah,
The-
wait, there's a
the
smudge.
little-
Be each other party exclamation point.
Every time you say something from that little piece of paper, my paperweight just starts like vibrating.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Well, we're just
What
gonna
do
have
you
to end
suppose
stream on
the
that
word
mystery.
would be? Yeah, I guess we'll have to figure this out tomorrow.
Yeah, although I'm not streaming tomorrow, so
Well, that's why I say we gotta figure it out then. Hopefully
Yeah.
we can figure it out and get it done, dusted before
Uh-huh.
next stream.
Yeah, it'd be really weird though to like end this without an outro.
It really, really would be, you know?
Yeah. Which is why we're gonna do it anyway.
I mean, there is this one really cool idea that I have.
Yeah? What do you think? How do we end the stream?
Well, personally, and this is just me, of course, but the idea that I have would be something along the lines